Hello, sweetie. I'm getting to your question finally, and I told you I was gonna get it to you last night. And sometimes we just can't, get to what we think we need to get to. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, I need to go do this thing, answer the question, quick, quick, quick. And the universe made me stretch and go to the park and spin my flag and do my stuff. And then I was like, okay, well, I need to hurry up and get this thing done, answer this question. And they're like, nope, you need to go take a shower and drink some water and take a little chill. So I've had to slow myself down, and I've been wanting, to get to your question. You did. You promptly paid for it. I always appreciate that. This isn't your first time with me. I always appreciate people coming back. But they really made me slow down and do what was important, that what was in front of me at the moment. Even though I had this, what I thought was pressing, and to you it might have been pressing, I paid this thing, I wanted to have a question, and we, that's something that we want, and spirit just makes us like, not get distracted, but really reprioritize. That's what it kind of has felt like. So I'm going to pass that message to you. I haven't really recorded your question in my head yet, so I'm not really sure what you're asking about, but I can already tell you, like, this whole beginning message about reprioritizing, re-establishing what is really important to us, especially if we're like making decisions. I know, like, we're in Libra season, so we're all making decisions and we're feeling so pressed, but the outside world is like, in a frenzy, but the inside world inside of us is kind of telling us, calm down and just one thing at a time. And, it's better to be thorough and slow than to be, fast and heavy. Anyway, again, I thank you for being so patient, waiting for your answer. Instead of your quickie little snapshot, whatever I send back for the email questions, I'm going to give you a full out tarot reading, okay? I don't care how long it takes. This is for you, for your patience. Just to let you know that Spirit always gives us some kind of bonus for being patient, for taking our time and prioritizing. Literally, we'll get some kind of bonus for that, It's not for motivation. It's just that's the way science works. Like, that's the way energy works. So I'm going to give you a full out tarot reading. So let me tell you, tarot readings with me are energetic snapshots of the character that you're currently playing. The soul that is wearing you is playing this character right now. So a tarot reading gives you that snapshot of that character's movie. I throw some cards out on the table and then I talk to you like I'm in a balcony or something. And then I'll start talking to you about your movie, give you some advice, guidance, help, love, whatever. And then I say everything with love. But you know me. I'm honest, sarcastic, but I'm entertaining. So understand everything I say is with love. I think that's pretty much all I need to tell you. I curse, so all that's fine. I'm going to read your question and then I'm going to throw out these cards, okay? Now remember, Sweet Pea, we're talking about your character. The character, your meat suit, the thing that you see in the mirror, we're talking about that character, like this guy. Look who's on my table. Like this guy, you're playing a character, okay? Like this guy's a character. The thing that's wearing him, that's like its soul. That's its everything. But this is the meat suit that the soul, the energy picked. It was like, yo, I want to be Darth Vader. And I mean, who wouldn't, right? So, anyway, we're going to be talking about your character and the one that you're playing in your movie right now. I'm going to read your question. It says, hi, Michelle. Okay, here's your question. I plan on making a big move for myself, as my current employment is no longer tolerable. Please ask Spirit, what do I need to know or do to ensure that my headshot photography is monetarily successful over the next 6 months? I'm open to guidance. Thank you, Michelle. Pretty simple question. You kind of want to know how to market yourself. You want Spirit to give you some kind of guidance on your next steps, your next decisions, you're in a position right now that isn't tolerable and want to get out, and that's totally seeable. It's funny, yeah. I mean, so this card immediately pops up. I mean, I was just about to shuffle before I throw your cards out. And this is a card of making decisions. But see how her eyes are covered? That's because she's using the force. It's kind of funny, look. It's because this lady is using the force like this guy does. His character uses the force to make things happen, good or bad. I don't care. I don't judge him. I think he's quite sexy. So, I have a feeling this is all going to bubble down to this. Trust your gut, my love. And man, if this was a headshot, right, that's pretty badass. That might be some guidance right there. Something still, where I look confident, where it looks like I can show emotions, but like I'm like a chameleon, and I almost fade into the background. You almost don't see that I'm here. It's pretty amazing. The Two of Swords is all about making choices, making decisions. And what's funny about humans is that we already know what we want. I want Cocoa Puffs for breakfast. I want to take a nap at 3. I want to go have dinner with my friends. I want to chill out early, smoke a J, watch a funny movie with my family, and then pass out and go to sleep. That sounds really wonderful, right? But you can't do that. You got to get up early. You got to go work out. You got to fight the traffic, and you got to go do that job that you hate that pays that thing. And it goes against everything that we naturally desire, So the Two of Swords calls that out, like just accepting. I might want Cocoa Puffs one morning. I might want to fast one day. I might want to be vegan for 3 months. I might want to eat meat one day, but give all kinds of assistance to a farm and go work with animals and praise for that meat that I ate. It's a really cool energy, this Two of Swords that they're giving you. And since you're asking about a headshot, look at that shot. Something that's peaceful. It almost, literally, almost blends into the background. But she's there as this force, and she looks so calm and cool, and there may be a little breeze, but she's tapped in. And the whole truth is, I would not walk up on this bitch. She might get me, especially if I have bad intentions. If I'm coming up on her all peaceful, I bet she can sense that, and so she's not going to hurt me, so I can be at peace. But man, I know if I have any bad feelings about her, because look, her feelings slip right off her back like water off a motherfucking duck's back. I've been saying that all day. Thank you, Jinx Monsoon. But these are feelings. My feelings, yep, I feel them, but I don't let them intimidate me. I don't let them manipulate me. I don't let anybody enforce their stuff on me. So it's kind of funny. You want headshots? Take this attitude. Who are you right now? Literally, when you sit still. I like her rosy cheeks. That just means she's feeling a heat. She's feeling a motivation. Sometimes we interpret fear as don't do that. I take that little thing of fear as go do that shit. You're going to totally feel so much better that you did, when we face a fear. Ha ha. And then you're like, what was I afraid of? Anyway, so that's going to be their advice for your headshot. Something like that. That shows that I like this fading into the background, the coordination of colors. You might want to look at wearing a white with a blue and depths and this yellow. I really dig that. Any kind of background that you can get that's, maybe moon astrology. And I'm going to go moon centric. So nothing with the sun or that, but nothing wrong with showing the feminine side, the shadowy side, I don't know what's back there, but I kind of want to meet this chick. I kind of want to know who she is and what is she seeing and what does she know? Because all this blue is telling me she's going to speak with her heart. She's going to speak the truth. She doesn't take things personally, gossip or anything. She's going to show up on time and do the job because look, she's the force. Anyway, that's going to be your first piece of advice. But let's throw out this tarot reading anyway for you. The deck I'm using, this is 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks. Go look for it, look at it. The 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. Just a badass story about probably a really badass human woman and her story of creating this deck and how she did it. And I just want to talk to her about what did she channel. And I know what she channeled, but my human just wants to sit with her because she probably is really cool. And to get a tattoo by her would probably be divine. But it's on my wish list. I'm a tatted girl. I believe in tattoos. I have quite a few, you know. I think I'm showing all this because I'm probably going to put this public after you give me permission. Because I think this reading might resonate for a lot of humans right now. The question you asked is, you know, pretty universal right now. How do I do this? I want to get out of here. And do you have any advice? And what does Spirit want me to know? And Spirit was like, well, you all kind of already know this stuff, but we'll guide you along anyway because we love you. One last shuffle. Yeah, it's ready. So I'm going to do a tarot reading for you right now. Okay, sweetie? So where you're at, what you're being challenged with, the opportunity that's coming in, past influences, future influences. That's a control freak card. How you're seeing yourself right now, how the universe sees you, what Spirit wants you to know, outgoing message or answer to any questions that you have. Well, okay, yeah, because see those cheeks? That's the same bitch with the thing. It's the same bitch. And it's funny because the Queen of Cups is the all-new feminine energy. And the feminine energy has gone through a complete transformation. She used to be self-sacrificing. She used to do what made other people happy. She would never put a tattoo on her because everybody would judge her. She would do everything she needed to do to heal others, feed others, take care of others, coddle others, all that stuff at the detriment to her. Well, this energy has gone through an incredible transformation from time of our great-grandma to us right now. And so this is the new energy of the new Queen of Cups. The new Queen of Cups is still incredibly unconditionally loving. As a matter of fact, she wouldn't have it any other way. She doesn't look at anything as bad. Nothing is good. You know, she had to go through this crazy transformation to get to that, but she now sees everything is what it is and keeps her emotions in a state of peace. She steps into her sovereignty every day and understands my love is really not good, really, for anybody if I just bleed myself out. So she takes care of herself in her head. She takes care of herself in her body and her health. She listens to what she needs, and all of that really is our Two of Swords energy. Comes from down here in her gut. She tells herself everything positive, not because she's egotistical or stubborn or selfish. That's why she held off invoking this energy, is because people used to tell her that, but now she knows if I don't take care of self, if I don't love myself, I can't give anything of value to this place. And my job is to give love to this place unconditionally. So it's counterproductive to overgive to something else instead of giving to yourself. I'm just going to point out this is the same bitch. This is the same bitch. Look. In that Two of Swords. But this is the answer to your question, babe. All right, that's the last card in the read. Bottom of the deck is what this is all about, what your gut is going to be telling us in this tarot reading. That's the Queen of Coin. Isn't this a beautiful deck? I mean, I'm just saying. So let's talk about your recent past. Man, that's right. I can't take this job no more. This isn't even in suffering. She's already out the door. This isn't even suffering anymore. This is like, I'm out the door. She suffered about 3 months ago, but this recent past, she's like, I don't even care. I don't care. For the peace of me and the peace of the people around me, I feel a need to expand. The Two of Wands shows expansion in our career. Humans are being, urged, forced to go after their quote-unquote destinies. Destiny is just the at-the-moment desire, just to be honest. So that changes, it flexes, it's moldable, like we're supposed to be. So, You're really realizing that you want to leave some kind of stank on this planet to make it better for yourself and for the rest of us. And you're just like, I'm out the door. We're not even suffering anymore. Like, all that's over. I'm feeling this beautiful push. So it's not angry, but you do look a little bored, a little, did you stay longer than you should have? It really doesn't matter, right? Who cares? Stop doing that to yourself. Present position, look at this. That's a progression. In your recent past, you got that Two of Swords right now. Two of Wands. I'm just all about making decisions. The Two of Wands, and now you're at the Three of Wands. So progression. So Spirit's like, good job. If you've been criticizing yourself, saying, see, I did the wrong thing, your answer is no, you didn't. You're doing all the right stuff, especially if you're feeding what your heart desires at the moment. Now, remember, I told you that changes. It doesn't always stay the same. Give yourself a break, humans. So where you're at, man, there's some wishes coming true. There's some ships coming in. Spirit heard something that you wanted when you were a little kid. Literally, something that you desired. When we're singing, he's got the whole world in his hands. It's not a him, it's an us. But the thing is, Spirit heard you. And right now, those ships, those seeds, those desires, those cruises, they're starting to come to port. And you can feel it. The Three of Wands, I can fucking feel it. Something's coming. I don't know what it is. It's like all kinds of excitement. So this is where you're at right now. Your snapshot. Poop. There she is. Excited. What's coming? I don't know, but you really do know because you planted the seeds yourself. Here's what your challenge is right now. Feeling safe. Feeling safe. The Six of Swords is all about letting go of those things that we no longer desire. And the thing is, you did that a while ago. It took a little torture for you, but you're being challenged with did I do the right thing? Am I on the right track? And Spirit's like, yeah, baby, go. Go, 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 And the fact is, the opportunity of coming in is literally closing out the past, letting something go, especially if it's a fear, especially if it's something that you used to sacrifice in order to make something else happy. If this change is to feed you and your joy, then all I can tell you is you're getting this divine opportunity to peace out, to go. You might have to move, beloved. You might have to go somewhere that seems like, oh my God, but I might not know anybody and but that's okay because it looks like you're ready. You might emotionally be a little bit stubborn about your routine. You're a little comfortable, a little complacent. It's okay, sweet pea. All of us humans do that. We get comfortable in that bed with that blanket and that thing, but do you want to stay there? I don't think you do. Look, you're bored. You're bored. You're like, oh my God, no. I'll do anything. That's why Spirit's like, well then, next slide, please. Okay, but your challenge is keep swimming. Just keep swimming. See them. They're bye. Don't be heartbroken. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Bye. And just keep sailing. There's a new day out here with stuff that you don't even know yet. So, your intention is correctly, but stubbornness about the past, that you don't have time for that anymore. Your spirit doesn't want that. Keep going. And also know that you're aware that if you slow down or pause or make a U-turn and back up, backpedal, go back into some old tendencies that you worked so hard, that we worked so hard to get rid of, Spirit's going to slow all the rest of us down too. Don't do that to us or yourself. You're safe. All is well. Peace out. And if you get the desire or an opportunity to go do something completely new, don't be a control freak about it. Remember, we're bringing in a ship of something that you planted a long time ago, probably in childhood. And when we're kids, we plant crazy ideas like Willy Wonka. I want a room full of food. Everything I can eat, And he created it. He didn't say, how much is it going to cost? Who's going to help me? Bop. Willy Wonka was just like, hey, cool, look, Oompa Loompas. Hey, look, I can do this. Hey, a chocolate river. Hey, he never was like, if I spend too much money, if I do too much, I need investors, The details, And look at what Spirit's doing to those details. This is a control freak card. This is in your near future. This is something that you're going to get an opportunity to actually let go of. This invokes freedom. These two people together, coming in as an opportunity in your near future, is to let some shit burn. You know what's funny? We're all told you got to give 2 weeks notice. You got to do what's proper. Sometimes you got to light a bridge on fire so those zombies don't come and get you. If they didn't follow the rules all the time and they weren't fair, I don't know. Judgment, boom, let's close that door. I'm not being an asshole. I'm just... Capricorn also points out what's right. We don't always like what Capricorn has to say, but man, sometimes they're right. So here's your opportunity. We're going to give it to you in the next few days to really let some bridges burn. Let some people go, because after we burn a crop down, something else comes up, okay? Something else comes up. After we burn a bridge, all of a sudden there's an open pathway to something else. So you're fine. Don't get diverted. Don't get distracted. Don't think who's going to take care of this, who's going to take care of that, where I put so much into this, I put so much into that. Spirit's like, don't worry about that shit. I got you. I got you. There's a new day right out here. Be positive. Everything. Give up control. You don't have control. None of us have control. Divine energy has control. The force. This thing knew that. If this thing isn't in alignment with that force, he can't choke out someone. It's just funny, true. Anyway, let go of what you think you need to do. How am I going to pay that? Who's going to take care of that? Any self-sacrificing issues that'll make you distracted from this dream. How you see yourself? Man, you see yourself as ready, Freddy. Ready, Freddy. I want it. Give it to me. Let me have it. I'm ready to feel it. Oh, yes. I'm telling you, this is why it's a big dream that you've always had. This opportunity. You see yourself as ready. You see that something's been watching over you, something's been watching over you, recording everything. You see yourself as patient, able, wise, capable, worthy. You've gone through some kind of cleansing because now you feel this new balance, foundation. Your energy is exuding. You're full of faith. You know what you're connected to. No one is jacking with you. You see yourself correctly. I love that. What a strong card to see yourself as. Temperance. You know when too much is too much. You know when too little is too little. You've done the math. You feel it with your heart. I love that. So powerful. You should really be able to trust yourself, right? So this is how Spirit sees you. Really interesting, that eyes closed. Isn't that funny? And remember that Two of Swords? Her eyes were covered. Sometimes we're over emotional and we doubt ourselves because of past mistakes, or, might disappoint somebody else if we do something we want. I don't know. We might move, if we move away, someone will cry, and that distracts our decision making. So Spirit is seeing, this is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups makes my human really take that sigh, because the Four of Cups is a feeling of rejection. Something doesn't love me. Something didn't work out. Something couldn't love me back. That's usually the case. That's the whole truth of when we don't feel loved back. When something isn't reciprocated. And this is Spirit. So you and your higher power co-creator, Spirit itself. Yeah. Spirit sees that you're feeling rejected, or maybe they're feeling rejected, that you're not trusting. And the thing is, Spirit does. They get hurt when we either look at a clock or, ask a third conduit. No offense to ask me. I mean, that's what my job is, right? But it's answers that we already have. And I always tell humans that. It's not that I know something you don't know. It's just I'm not afraid to tell you. That's why Spirit picked me. I'm not afraid to tell you. And I think what Spirit sees you as right now is you're a little closed off from them. They're feeling a little rejected. You might be looking at a clock or going through details, or over worrying, or pacing a floor, or how do I do this, or taking her backwards. Instead of fulfilling her cup, she's like doing something. It's just something with your confidence level. And all I can tell you, sweetie, is we're giving you the opportunity to clear that up forever. Ever, ever, forever, ever. Yes, ever, ever. And the thing is, your divine self knows it's time. Your human knows. You've done the integrating. Your human has invoked its sole purpose. Red is Kundalini energy. There's no arguing with that. So Spirit sees you. You've been a little distracted with some stuff, fulfilling other people's stuff. Maybe going through some ancestral karmic stuff, fulfilling some destiny, cosmic things. No worries. We're always right here, but it does, look, some peace, offering, and love is being offered from both. So, Spirit sees rejection on both sides, emotional rejection, feelings that there wasn't trust or, something. But understand each time you affirm, I'm okay, all is well, this eye opens and the crying stops from both sides. Don't have doubts. I understand the doubt, but you see yourself as way too strong. I just don't believe it. You're letting some kind of outside force fuck with you. Even if that's something inside you, burn that bridge. It's time. It could be something inside you because that's a skull. It could be inside. It's inside your body. Anyway, what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, something's dead. Same chick. Same chick with those rosy cheeks. Something's dead. Something's gone. Something's over. I'm not saying it lightly, really, but we kind of have to move on. You don't want to start decaying, rigor mortis to set in. There's a new day starting. Every ending promises a new beginning. Promises, it promises forever and ever. That's just the way energy works. Not earth, but energy. We don't really come from here. We're just kind of invading this space at the moment. So, this is what your highest self wants you to know. Give it a good cry, but don't get stuck there, babe. Smell that? These are roses you haven't even seen yet. These are things you haven't even done yet. You yourself have experienced some kind of transformation, and there is literally a ship coming in. There's no need to be scared. You're already well on your way. Stop doubting. If this is a bridge to self-doubt or self-confidence or self-worth, burn that bridge. That's an old behavior. She used to be afraid to do everything on her own. She didn't know she had capabilities. She wasn't told. Not that I'm victimizing or blaming anything. It's just the way energy was working back then. So the way energy works now, because this thing has been washed, and so has the masculine, that's why there's such a shift happening. We're both dying. But this is about your feminine energy, about what you've been doing for yourself, for feminine, for your family, for your ancestors, for mom, grandma, great-grandma, and then the collective as a whole. There's Spirit's just pointing out, look at the bigger picture of what you've been here doing, letting go, shedding, invoking. You've been taking some kind of power that great-grandma didn't have. You're getting some kind of praise and opportunity that she didn't get. Don't have doubt. We understand where it comes from. We scared you to death on purpose, but now there's nothing to be afraid of. You're an eternal being. I love you. Why would I let anything happen to you? Everything is even Steven, buddy. With this thing and the masculine, it's both the same. So, love yourself enough to fill this up every day. Follow your desires, especially about these decisions you're making into your new job. Follow your bliss. Follow everything. Kill this thing. You and your family spirits have been working so hard to get rid of this fear and control, and I can't do that, and that's not what they want from me, and but that control mechanism. What your gut wants me to tell you, what you see is what you get. The law of attraction. As above, so below. As within is without. All those things that the human, cute little human, has put. But what's inside is outside. On earth, as it is in heaven, she created this. So your gut is saying, whatever we put our focus and mind to, Spirit, here it is. Good or bad. I want to have kids. I want to give up my life for someone else. I want to sacrifice all my love to give myself to... Here it is. But then this started to feel abused and unequal, and that it throws off the whole system, and it shifted. So now she's creating a new earth. But it's coming, I got to tell you, with more love than it did before, because before it came with shame and guilt and oppression of what she actually desired for herself. So her love, even though she did want to nurture and give and all that stuff, that was true, but the toll it's taken, we're not in victimhood. She's completely over it. But now the way it's going to happen now, sweetie, is what's best for us, what's best for us all is going to show up. So that's why it's so important to follow what's in your heart. We're not greedy by nature. We're not oppressive by nature. That was something imposed on us. And we're all starting to learn that and see that. So especially you. You want it, focus on it. Believe that we're going to give it to you, and then let it come in. Watch it come in. Don't tap your toe and say, how come it's not here? Don't cave in when your friends or family is like, you should be doing this. Don't do that when yourself starts to do that. You know, when things start to look sketchy, take it as a growth opportunity. See it in a new way. Because when we focus on all that stuff that is negative, Spirit has to give it back, and then we get mad at Spirit, and it goes in a cycle, and that's kind of what we're trying to catch a wave of now so we can get to peace. I'm going to give you one last message. I hope this resonates for you. That first card, that Two of Swords, answered your email question that you sent to me. I am going to make this public after I get your permission. I'm going to let the rest of the public know that I do one email question for $20, payable via PayPal. You email me your question. I answer it within 24 hours. I usually give about a 5-card spread, a little voice recording, and a picture of your reading, and anything else that Spirit gives. Spirit is so generous. Sometimes you'll get a shot of a crystal that's recommended, whatever's needed. So I'll probably post this public because I feel that it's going to help others, and you're aware that your journey is helping others. So we're probably going to share this video. So I hope it resonates with other humans that get a chance to see this. I like this card right here, so this is going to be your message. Alice. It's the number 12 card. Well, of course it is. I'm the number 12. Look at how cool that is. You know, and isn't that funny? I said Willy Wonka. Remember in his place, there were these mushrooms, and Veruca, or whoever she was, I don't know if it was Veruca or the blueberry chick, went over there and, you know, put her hands, and there was like cream, and she like licked it up. Oh my God, don't you want to go do that right now? Like, can't you see that? That is so cool. And that looks like she's in a completely new place. Completely new place. She left something, and oh my God, yes, Wonderland, get it. 12 represents, that's why I'm the 12. 12 represents the energy of the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, excuse my French, doesn't give a fuck. He has his own opinion, sees things his own way. You know, if the sheep are going off in one direction, he's like, not so fast, man. I got to make sure that this is even my vibe. And he's not afraid to go the other direction, take off a wig, do whatever he's got to do to be authentic. The hangman is never in a hurry. He knows, man, I need to smell and taste and get all interested. Nothing to rush. I just got here. Like, wow. Type of energy. Anyway, I'm going to read you this message, and then I'm going to peace out, because that'll be it for you. The number 12. I don't have glasses on. Good Lord in heaven. Let me try to figure this out. All right. It says, new worlds are calling you forth, where the old rules don't apply. It might seem strange, or freeing, or wild, or even scary at first. But you are meant to explore these new worlds. You will gain so much from the experience. There's no need to be afraid. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't have my glasses on, people. Anyway, I pulled this from the Divine Circus Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Love her. What a blue soul that is. Anyway, I bet she loved doing this card. I'd like to talk to her too. All these creators of these decks, I really just want to sit and interview these people because I've, connected so much with them. So, creator of 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot, I don't know your human's name, but I see your aura loud and clear. If you by happen to see this video, I really would love to talk to you. Anyway, but this is the Oracle deck that I chose this one for you, Alana Fairchild. And that is from your highest self. Don't be afraid. You asked for a new world. You asked for something else. You've been feeling really ready. You're bored with the current situation. And you also understand you're being led by something else higher inside you, not above you or more important than you, but just a force that's literally guiding you, and you can just chill and enjoy and go follow your heart. This time of sacrifice and emotional instability and, having to prioritize according to something else is over. You're being given this shot to say goodbye to something, an old way, your old family way, and really, blaze some kind of trail somewhere else. The rabbit hole opened up. We all jumped in about 13 years ago, just to tell y'all the truth. 12 years ago, 13. It's all the same energy. But, and this is where we are. And we keep trying to, get real jobs and make real money. And you're not there anymore, Alice. We're in Willy Wonkaville, man. We're in Alice in Wonderland. We're in not even anything that we even know about. I can't even try to imagine this, and I don't. I just want to walk up to something and put my hand in it and be like, oh, I can eat it? Right on. Oh, I shouldn't touch that? Fantastic. Like, it's almost like Adam and Eve on a whole new planet, You're getting this whole new shot to do it all over. Hindsight. Is 2020? Well, hindsight's right now, apparently. We're about at 2020. Hindsight's 2020. Yeah, there's no backseat coaching coming up in 2020. You're in the coach seat. Anyway, choose wisely. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for your question and for being patient. I know this resonated for you, and thanks again for being so loyal to me and trusting that we're here helping you on your journey. I'm so blessed that I get to have someone like you who's been with me and trust me for guidance on your own journey. And like I said, I know we're going to share this to the public, and I thank you for your helping the collective up their game so we can all get to this heaven on earth. Love you so much. Peace.